This is the very first proven paper money used in Bahrain. Now these rupees were only specifically for the Gulf region. Ever heard about Petra in Jordan, the Nabateans? Well, this is their coins.
5 questions. Hi, welcome to the show. Numismatic field is a different kind of field. There's a huge market for this field as well, and also we can earn money from this field. So today we are going to talk about this in our show. So I'm with a special person, Mohammed ARADI. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you.
Who inspired you to come to this field?
Since a very young age, I loved reading about history. Maybe the one that gave me this push to start to collect banknotes and coins is my uncle Hassan ARADI. And I've been doing it since I was 13 years old. And by time, I started to become a professional collector, and then we started the auction house.
Could you please elaborate the history of coins and notes in Bahrain?
In general, history to me, it's Bahrain is like any other nation. It's a very cultured, with a rich history. It has gone through many eras that lived. Let's say starting from Delmon, and then moving to Tylus, and moving to the British India era, and then the independence of Bahrain. So you will see that reflected on the coins and the banknotes throughout history also of Bahrain.
So what is the oldest coin or the note you have in here?
Well, that would be probably the Lydian kingdom of Lydia. They are the first recorded until now. They struck the first coin ever in history, Kingdom of Lydia.
If you want to market this coin to someone, so how do you going to do this?
This process would take a few months. We send them to the company, whether it's in France, in Europe, in United States, and they authenticate it. So once we get this certified, it's authentic, we know it's genuine. The more you approach 70, it means the quality of the coin or the quality of the paper is higher, thus harder to attain and get. That's why it will sell for a higher value.
So do you believe that in near future this numismatic field will be vanished?
It will expand because our society is based on rarity. Many family members and many powerful officials in the government are collectors. But nobody knows that, and they still want to be, unanimous. And we keep that private, obviously.
Let's talk about this journal. It's International Banknote Society Journal.
I was honored to be featured in the cover letter for November issue 2022, and my article was about the Greek banknotes, and we compared the story of Alexander the Great, which was featured in the Greek banknote, with Cyrus the Great Persian emperor.
Do you have any idea to put your own museum in your future?
Yes, you will see a museum for Aradus. Hopefully, I hope in May. Always in Bahrain. I'm a very proud Bahraini, so I got opportunities from other countries, but I want to establish the base in my country, in my homeland, and then I can take it out as a brand. I'm always with this idea.
So
yes.
Let's talk about the history of the world coins and notes.
This is the very first proven paper money used in Bahrain, printed 1917. Why this is important? Because this was during the World War I era, and it was made from silver. To cut down cost, they printed it on a paper note. Now this note, it comes like, a checkbook?
Yes.
You'll see the two staples. It comes as a checkbook, a pamphlet, you rip it off. This is your 1 rupee. Due to the relationship between the government of India and the GCC and the heavy usage of the rupees, the Republic of India started a deal, let's say, with the GCC, and they used the 0 piece. If you see the serial number, now these 0 piece were only specifically for the Gulf region. This is another coin. It wasn't used much. It is for Edward VIII. He left his throne because he loved this American girl. In order for him to marry her, he had to leave his throne, the George the VI later on. This coin is a Byzantine coin for Heraclius the Great. Heraclius the Great was mentioned in the Islamic scripts, that Prophet Muhammad has sent him a letter trying to convince him or persuade him to become a Muslim. This is shown in our Islamic literature. These coins were the base structure for the Islamic early coins, which was during the Umayyad Khalifa. We have two coins from silver. Ever heard about Petra in Jordan, the Nabateans? Well, this is their coins. This is the Rabba'il or Rabil II, which was the last Nabatean king. And this is Aritas or Al-Harith. And this is also a very famous Nabatean king. They were made from silver. Of course, their capital is in Petra, Jordan, and their second capital is Al-Ula in Saudi Arabia. So these are the coins that I wanted to share with you, and they are all authenticated and graded.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank
Joining
you.
with us.
Thank you.
So much.
5 questions.